Εξομολογήστε το Κύριο διαγραφός, αλληλούια, ότι στον αιώνα το έλεος αυτού, αλληλούια.
Actually, I'm going to finish, so if anybody wants to join me for a cup of tea, once I've taken a few questions from people, I'm going to go get a drink of tea, and if you want to join me, you can.
So normally I read the NKJV version of the Bible.
Yeah.
And it says here on Matthew 17:21, however, this kind does not go out except by prayer and fasting.
Yep.
And it's talking about
The casting out of demons.
Yeah, the epileptic.
Yep.
But then when I look at other versions,
It doesn't have the by fasting in it.
yeah. So
Yeah.
so
It's called a textual variant. Textual variants exist. I don't believe that and fasting bit should be included in Scripture. I believe that it's a textual variant, an interpolation into the text, and the reason why is probably because the Scriptures clearly connect fasting to the idea of imploring God to do something. Like when Ruth told to have the people gathered together to call a fast before she went off to see the king when the whole Jewish nation was at risk, right? So this idea of prayer and fasting being connected to asking God to do things is a completely biblical idea. And what probably happened is in a scribal note, some commentator probably put in the margins of a New Testament text the words "and fasting," referencing to this biblical idea that you can pray and fast to ask God to do something. And then a later scribe misunderstood that commentary note as being part of the text and then inserted it into the text, and up certain lines of the New Testament manuscript it appeared as part of the text. But there's other New Testament manuscripts that don't have those words, and for good reason. The chances are it does not belong. It should be read as not being there, right? But the point is, it doesn't actually change anything that we believe. Because if someone is demon possessed, you can pray to have them exorcised, and you can pray and fast to have them exorcised. The practice of Christians doesn't change.
So this is valid basically in a way.
It's valid in a way because it doesn't contradict, whether it's there or not, what Christians believe. Right? Now there is a slight nuance on this passage, which it says this kind can only, that only is the nuance bit.
Oh yeah.
Right? That's the bit of the nuance that that slightly changes something. Right? It slightly changes your demonology. Right? But the truth is, if you're as a Christian, if you're going up against a demon and you pray and fast, are you doing anything wrong? No. So whether you pray and fast or just pray, does it matter? And that's why people like Dr. Bart Ehrman say that in terms of Christian doctrine, absolutely nothing is changed by any textual variant. Because whether the text is there or whether the text is not there, Christians can still pray and fast to exorcise demons. Doesn't make a difference. And we know from other places in Scripture that when we seriously are desirous that God should do something for us, we can combine our prayer with fasting. And we should combine our prayer with fasting.
But it doesn't always mean that he'll answer it.
No, God's not obliged to answer any of our prayers, especially if they don't accord with his will.
Yeah.
So the point is, it is a textual variant, but it doesn't actually change anything about the Christian faith. And furthermore, you've got to understand that all of these textual variants, they're all kind of like, they're an important issue, but they're not a foundational issue, because Christianity is not founded on the text. The Bible itself says that Christianity is founded on the resurrection. So it's not about whether the Bible has been perfectly preserved that decides whether Christianity is a religion of God or not. That's a Muslim way of thinking, not a Christian way of thinking. The Bible, the doctrine of the Bible is that the Christianity stands on or falls on whether Jesus rose from the dead. And if Jesus rose from the dead, Christianity is true. If Jesus rose from the dead, Christianity is true, full stop, end of debate for every other religion. Whether there are textual variants in the Bible is an important question. There's no doubt about it, it is important. But it's not a foundational question. It's not something that Christianity stands or falls on. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay.